There's a side of Germantown, Maryland that most people don't see. A 120-acre ranch tucked away in a valley on a mission of love. And behind it all is Maria and
Lost and Found, it's a nonprofit horse rescue that focuses actually on all equines, not just horses, but we do donkeys and mules as well.
About 70 equines in all.
We are the largest donkey rescue based out of the East Coast.
And they keep pretty busy chasing the dog around.
Our major focus is in the rescue, rehabilitation, retraining, and then rehoming of animals.
To get them ready for adoption, Maria calls on her trainer,
Good girl.
Anna.
Good girl. Riding has always been a huge passion of mine, and seeing horses progress in their attitudes and their physical abilities is just incredibly rewarding. I love them all. They're all so different.
It's not all fun at Lost and Found, though.
Okay, that's a silly face, Oro.
In a slow economy, most people are trying to get rid of the horses they have, not adopt new ones.
And that makes finding homes that much more difficult because, well, horses are expensive.
Luckily, the donkeys eat grass and hay, but when it comes time to feed the horses, they get 4 scoops of grain, which can add up to more than 100 pounds a day.
It's a lot of dedication. I'm still working on teaching my horses to feed themselves on Christmas and New Year's and stuff, but so far I haven't made a lot of progress.
Day in and day out, Maria and Anna work with the equines, either in the fields with their favorites.
I pretend I don't, but I certainly do. Guac is my favorite donkey.
Probably because they have so much in common.
He's just so chill.
Or in the arena working with the horses.
Just kind of getting him to think about moving his rib cage, softening, engaging.
There's always something going on at Lost and Found.
Keeps me on my toes.
Rescue's all about love. That's cheesy as it sounds, that's what it comes down to. Every single horse, donkey, every animal deserves at least once in its life to be loved.
But until they find a home of their own, they've got plenty of love here with Maria and Anna.
Always my family.
Army Sergeant William Rainier, Germantown, Maryland. Life in Gaithersburg is sweet for Andrew Meyerowitz.
It is.
He owes a lot of that to the wine harvest.
I can remember vividly my first night here. I was 18 years old, and I got my butt kicked.
That was 12 years ago, back when he had much higher aspirations.
I used to rock climb. That was my life. It was my dream. But you can only do it for so long.
And when things felt like they'd hit rock bottom, wine and family were there to pick him up.
Over the past 12 years, my family has gone from my immediate family of 5 to being thousands of people.
It's almost like this is where he was meant to be.
I fell in love with people, whether it was they were down in the dumps or they were having a great day and they just wanted to celebrate. Any step above was something better. The invitation stands.
Like I said, life is sweet for Andrew. Sometimes a little too sweet.
I am a type 1 juvenile diabetic. Pretty much born and raised with it.
So why is that important? Well, let's say this glass right here represents wine that Andrew wants to try. Without the insulin entering his bloodstream to cancel it out, his blood sugars can reach dangerous levels that can result in kidney failure or worse.
Do I go out and have a beer? Sure. Do I go out and have a glass of wine? Yeah, when I'm having a meal. But the key is not to overdo it.
It would take a lot more than diabetes to keep Andrew away.
It's not an award, it's not a medal, it's not a degree. It's the ability to make other people feel good. There's nothing better.
Life is full of peaks and valleys. Andrew has one more mountain to climb.
Mountain Merlot, this is being able to experience everything I've experienced in my life from the other side of the bar. Some things get better with age and some do not. Ready for another, sir?
And like a bottle of fine wine, life gets better with age.
That's what they keep saying.
Sergeant William Rainier, Gaithersburg, Maryland.